Hello everybody and welcome to this game, which apparently didn't show its opening sequence because I pressed a button. Also, it's not showing me my timer because friggin' I don't know, I'm having problems with the app. Anyways, this is Plague Inc. Well, Plague Inc. evolved, because there was a Plague Inc. game on phone, and this is the computer version. Yeah, let me go all the way up here. I had the phone version a while ago and played it and really liked it. And I was thinking of buying the computer version, but just didn't have the money, or I thought it was kind of a waste because I already had the phone version, but recently I saw a couple videos about it and just decided, whatever. It's $14, I think. I could be completely wrong with that, don't hold me to that. But it wasn't that expensive. I had the money now. Might as well go for it. Anyways, I'm going to start with virus. What? Cure, red. I'm gonna go with that one because orange bubbles. Darwinism. Basically what I'm choosing here, the first one gives you bonuses on the DNA points, which we'll get into. I chose long word surge. I'm not even gonna try it. I chose this one because it gives you more DNA points on the orange bubbles, which you normally see more. Darwinism just means it mutates and changes over time. This one is land transfer, so over borders and all that, the disease will spread over borders easier. I don't know why. I just end up choosing xerophilia. I'm just assuming that's how it's pronounced. It's arid climates, which kind of desert, and I don't have any of these. I'm gonna play on casual. Thank you for loading for 5 seconds. I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Just gonna go with the lazy. Because I'm not creative with names. My name wasn't even my own creation. The only thing I did there was added a little bit. I think I've gone over this in previous videos, but one of my baseball teammates called me Lazarus, and I just rolled with it, added J, and ta-da! Ooh, fancy name. Anyways, let's start this. I'm going to start in Saudi Arabia because it's an arid climate. It's a hot country, which, but I have the bonus in the arid climate. Plus, it's kind of in the central to where it will transfer into Egypt here and spread into Africa. And it will then spread also north into Iraq and Iran, the Middle East and Iran, and all these over here. I've just started using this. I used to go with India because it has the most people. Thinking more people, faster the more the people, the faster it would infect people, but no. It's not really the case until you get it going. And here we go, the DNA, that's basically what I boosted. I boosted how many points I get for popping the orange bubble. Well, here's our virus, or bacteria. Virus is the next one. What you can do with the DNA points, you can come in and evolve your disease. You can evolve how infectious it is. With symptoms, you can evolve You can also involve how infectious it is, but you also involve how severe it is, and the more severe your plague is, the more likely it is to be seen. So what I normally try to do is this. I stick with just evolving the transmission, or transmission. Blah, blah. Me and long words don't mix. But I evolve one of the transmissions. I decide which one I'm going to go with. Usually go with the air and water ones. And, well, because right now the air works well because it works in arid climates. So it just works well overall. Oh, thank you. You also get news reports that don't really matter. And since I have it, I'm going to go with the air again because it's not in a humid climate. The water transfer works better in humid climates like India. If you see the Las infects hundreds. But if you see the water drops here, like I can go into here. The water drops over here or down there, that means it's humid, where if you see this kind of I don't know how to describe it. That. If you see that, oh, wait a minute. The mouse might not even show up. Crap. Bottom left of the picture. If the mouse shows up, okay, I'm just wasting more time here. But there's the wiggly lines going straight up. That means hot. Right next to it, it's kind of the cracking. That usually shows that it's an arid country, which means dry. Yay, now it's spreading. This is gonna be a long video, by the way. I'm gonna probably ramble. Probably gonna actually just speed it up. Oh, I need to do one thing there. Abilities. With abilities, you can do certain things. Most of the time, you have the cold resistance, the heat resistance, and the drug resistance. You need at least Class 1 and 2 drug resistance. Class 1 drug resistance for, like, the US, Australia, the richer countries. But for some of the poorer countries, you don't even need that. I'm going to upgrade that. And each disease has its own ability special to it. This one is bacterial resilience, which basically gives it a protective shield against all climates. It works basically as both of these for one. So I'm going to buy it instead of wasting on trying to buy both. Thousands! I've affected thousands! I wish. It'd be awesome. Nah. Infected as in people have seen my videos. I wish thousands of people have seen my videos. That'd be awesome. Okay, what I'm doing here, before I get off track too much, is I added Darwinism, basically meaning it evolves on its own a lot, and with that, it will evolve symptoms. Which, with what I'm doing, I don't want it to evolve symptoms right away, so I'm going to go in here and de-evolve the symptoms. With the bacteria, yes, with the bacteria, you can go and click the symptom and de-evolve and actually get refunded 2 points. Certain diseases you can't get refunded, so you gotta watch out for that. Like the virus, the one that I was talking about, you can't get refunded with that. I want to say the virus is the one that you have to try to make it spread faster because it evolves much quicker. And that's the challenge. You need to make it to where it spreads fast enough to where no matter what, it can become as lethal as possible as soon as it can, and it doesn't matter, it's already spread everywhere. That one I actually find easier than this one, in the sense that once I get it to spread, it's gonna evolve and kill everybody anyways. So it's not really that big of a deal. Also, I forgot to add the water transmission right now, or earlier, so I added it then. The air and the water transmissions actually help with a couple of things. Just transmitting overall, but it also helps with, like, ships and planes. If you get the air transmission, the virus itself can last on the plane. It doesn't need to be... somebody doesn't need to be infected with the virus. No symptoms. No, thank you. A person themselves doesn't need to actually be infected by the virus. The virus itself or the disease itself can last on the plane without a host. That's what... And same with ships. If you have the water up, the water transmission up all the way, the disease can live on ships by itself. Easily. I'm gonna grab both that and the last one of the bacterial resistance. Man, that's a hard word. I'm just not, and again, like I said, I'm not good at pronouncing long words for some stupid reason. It's not that I can't read them. And I'm making myself sound very dumb the more and more I talk. There we go. I think I have all the hard ones to get. Let's see. Let me actually check. No more healthy countries. Down in the bottom left, it shows you all the countries and all that. It shows you what countries are healthy, what countries have the plague, and what countries are just outright dead. What I'm basically trying to do is get where all the countries are absolutely... There's at least one person sick in each country. Meaning, no matter what they do, they can close off any port, they can close off the water ports, they can close off airports, anything. It doesn't matter, the plague's already there, it's gonna kill you. Might as well... Well, they're gonna fight it no matter what. Yeah, I've never thought that this bacterial resistance thing, for some reason, worked for me. I don't know. Just seemed like it would take forever, even in the colder climates. And I never really have a problem with the heat. Like, I guess it's because I've chosen the arid ability, which makes it... No, not yet. Just a little bit longer, and then you can go crazy. But I always chose the perk, I'm gonna say, that makes it to where it's better in the arid climates, which might make it just overall better in the hotter countries, because most hot countries are the arid climates. Yes, I know Laz needs to evolve to kill. Why are only 37 of you? Come on. Only 37 people in that place are affected? Seriously? Everybody there. You know what I'm gonna do? Only 103. Seriously? What I'm gonna do is add coughing. And sneezing. Because, well, those are the first two I need anyways to start up my, killing, I'm gonna say. So I normally go this route with this, again, words are not coming to mind right now. No, that's a little too early. I normally go this route with this disease because it works. It's easier. Again, it's the same. It's kind of the same thing with the whole Orcs Must Die. I use the same strategy each time because it works. Even though it's taking forever. Seriously. Only 300 of you guys are infected, and it's been there for what? Probably a good year now, or so. Wow. Okay, you two are the hardest things to places to infect, and yet you're also being the longest to fully infect. Seriously, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go a little overboard. Just doing it. Okay, that's it. That's almost pushing it, but... Yep, there it goes. It was the cold. Again, for some reason, the cold is the biggest issue. Even though... I don't understand that. My luck. Me doing that had absolutely nothing to do with it, and it just it was gonna go crazy on its own. And now I'm gonna let it start killing people. Because... Because I'm an actual evil genius and nobody knows that. Just... Oh, you're gonna start working on a cure. It's gonna be a little late. It's the moment... Thank you. The moment I get... Thank you. Okay, yeah, the cure bubbles are gonna pop up. Basically the same thing as all... The red... I completely forgot about that. The red bubbles were basically for the plague jumping to a new country. You probably figured that out. The orange ones just randomly pop up, and I don't know which one you normally get more of, the red or the orange. It seems like you get more red. It seems like you get more orange because you get more orange randomly. You get the orange randomly, so you get it around this time when you... There we go. That's exactly what I was waiting for. You get more orange around this time when you might need it. Anyways, here comes the plan. This is what I normally actually do. I normally go coughing, sneezing, immune suppression, and total organ failure. And just for the kicks, coma, insomnia, paranoia, seizures, and there we go. And now watch the body count fly. It's a little late for that. You can close all the ports you want. It's already there, and it's already gonna kill you. It doesn't matter. Maybe, I don't know. My luck is I didn't. No. Yeah, with how fast it's jumping, it doesn't matter how much cure how fast they make the cure. Yeah, you can check on the cure process here, off to the right. We have 97 days, but like I said, I don't think I'm gonna even make it 97 more days. I think by the time, yeah. And I can also do this. The reason I grabbed insomnia, paranoia, and seizures, insomnia actually affects the cure rate. Because inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. Meaning, since they're groggy, they won't work as hard. Same with paranoia, makes people less cooperative. So it makes it harder for the cure to get made because people aren't working together. Insanity just sends it even further, which I'm gonna do just because. Then over here in the abilities, you can also add genetic hardening, which makes it, which also makes it harder for the cure to be made. Which, with all that, I jumped from 93 days to 160, which that might have also been because there's already 5 billion. I don't know. I always get my millions and billions. I think, yeah, already 6 billion people dead. Yay! All the death and destruction. Oh wait, doesn't that mean that I killed myself? Yeah, I killed myself. Oops. That's all I can say is oops. And now let's see how far. Yep. 6 years. Well, I don't think you're gonna even make it a couple months now. So it doesn't really matter. This is always a interesting game because there are some things that are randomized. Like, you can get very unlucky with certain things, and they could find your cure accidentally early on. Like, you can have the country that you started in could pressure their government into actually researching this unknown cure or unknown disease, which means that they find it out earlier than you wanted it to and they start the cure. Granted, if you don't have any let me go back here. If you don't have any symptoms with your disease, they won't focus on curing. Yeah, that's just salt on the wound now. But they won't focus on curing your disease because there's no real reason. It's just there. So, nobody's getting sick, nobody's sneezing, nobody's coughing. Okay, we'll work on it, but we'll only put, like, a third of the amount of work people on it that we could. But then once its severity goes up, they start cracking down on it and send everything they have to it because, well, it's killing people. People are very sick. It's killing people. Okay. Yeah, we kind of need to work on it because, well, a lot of people are dead. So, oh, that actually just shows off everything. Yeah, that's why this one actually, for our starting one, can kind of be a little tricky because what I normally have the problem with is I try to get its infectiousness up too high, and by the time I got to the point where everybody was sick or infected, I didn't have enough points to go all the way to basically I didn't have enough points to flip the kill switch, basically. I didn't have enough points to go to coughing, sneezing, immune deficiency, or whatever it is, and then total organ failure, so I was just balancing back and forth and trying to get there, and they end up curing it because I didn't have enough points to do anything. I actually think virus is... Let me exit. Oh, cool. Ships now. Let me go in here real quick. Yeah, virus. I actually think virus is a little easier because all you have to do is focus on the infectiousness. It's a little bit of luck. It's a little luck based because you focus on the infectiousness and hope it doesn't try to kill everybody before you can get everybody infected by it. Yeah. That one's fungus is probably the hardest because you actually have to. It doesn't. It doesn't mutate nearly as much as the virus, but you have to force it to move from place to place because it doesn't, like it says, it struggles to travel long distances without special effort, which means you have to really force it. Trust me, that was the one I sat on the longest. I had not 7 tries, like 10, 20 tries almost, with just fungus to try to figure it out. All the other ones weren't that bad. Except that one, but that's a different issue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching me kill everybody. No. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.